Good morning students. Continuation of chapter 17, that is major religions. In previous class we discussed some important major religions between the period of 7th to 15th century. Today we will discuss some exercises of this chapter. Let's proceed ahead. First we will discuss exercise A, that is take the correct options. Let's see first number. Who among the following was not a Sufi saint? Options are Nijamuddin Aulia, Khwaja Muizuddin Chishti, Kabir, Amir Khusro. And correct answer is Kabir. Students, we have already discussed that the Nijamuddin Aulia, Khwaja Muizuddin Chishti, Amir Khusro were a Sufi sons, and Kabir was the followers of Bhakti movement. So Kabir is your correct answer. Now come in second question. In which religion pilgrimage to Hajj is practiced? Options are Hinduism, Sikhism, Islam and Jainism. Correct answer is Islam. Now come in third number. The Bhakti movement originated in. Options are North India, West India, South India, East India. And correct answer is South India. The Bhakti movement originated in South India. Now come in fourth number. Bhakti sons didn't oppose. Options are superstitions, narrow-mindedness, caste system, communal harmony. And correct answer is communal harmony. Bhakti sons didn't oppose communal harmony. Now come in fifth number. Who constructed the Akal Takht near the Golden Temple? Options are Guru Har Gobind, Guru Arjun Dev, Guru Ram Das, Guru Gobind Singh. And correct answer is Guru Har Gobind. Guru Har Gobind constructed the Akal Takht near the Golden Temple. Now come in exercise B, that is fill in the blanks. Let's see first number. The founder of Islam dash was born in dash in 570 CE. Correct answer is Prophet Muhammad and Makkah. The founder of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, was born in Makkah in 570 CE. Now come in second number. Sikhism is based on dash tradition. Correct answer is Guru Shishya. Sikhism is based on Guru Shishya tradition. Now come in third number. Gurudwara Harmandir Sahib is situated in dash. Correct answer is Amritsar. Gurudwara Harmandir Sahib is situated in Amritsar. Now come in fourth number. Dash took ideas of bhakti to the north. Correct answer is Ramanand. Ramanand took ideas of bhakti to the north. Now come in fifth number. Alwars worshipped dash and Nainars worshipped dash. And correct answer is Alwars worshipped Vishnu and Nainars worshipped Shiva. Now we will discuss exercise C, that is match the following. Let's see first number. Adi Granth and suitable match is Sikhism. Second, Bhakti movement and suitable match is medieval period. Third number is Sheikh Salim Chishti and suitable match is Sufism. Fourth number is Kabir and suitable match is Hindu-Muslim unity. And fifth number is the Quran and suitable match is Islam. Now we will discuss exercise D, that is answer the following questions in brief. Let's see first number. How did the city of Amritsar take its name? Who constructed Gurudwara Harmandir Sahib? Answer is Guru Ram Das dug the holy tank known as Amritsar. The city of Amritsar takes its name from it. Guru Arjan Dev constructed Gurudwara Harmandir Sahib in the center of the tank. Now coming question number 2, that is, when did Prophet Muhammad attain revelation and how? Answer is, at the age of 40, Prophet Muhammad got the light of wisdom while meditating in a cave near Mecca and declared himself the Prophet of Allah. Now coming third question, what was the way to realize God according to Guru Nanak? Answer is, Guru Nanak propagated that to be one with God, one has to be egoless and denounce lust for worldly pleasures. He believed in Nirankar Brahm or God. For him, Ram and Rahim were the same. Now coming question number 4, give the meaning of bhakti and name 4 prominent bhakti sons. Answer is, bhakti means complete submission and devotion of God. Meera, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Tulsidas, Surdas were the some of the prominent bhakti sons. Now coming question number 5, state the practices of Sufism which are similar to Hinduism or Buddhism. Answer is, some of the practices among the Sufis were the similar to Hinduism or Buddhism. For example, penance, fasting, pranayam, good deeds, and belief in equality among all without any discrimination of color, caste, or creed. Now we will discuss exercise E, that is answer the following questions. Let's see first number. Explain the teaching of Islam with special reference to its principles. Answer is, the teaching of Islam with special reference to its principles are: first, he should always proclaim oneness of God, that is Allah, and Muhammad as his prophet on this earth. Next, every Muslim should offer prayers 5 times daily and on Friday afternoon in a mosque with others. Third, one should give alms to the poor. Fourth, every Muslim should keep fast during the holy month of Ramadan from dawn to dusk. And last, one should, if possible, go on a Hajj to Makkah at least once in his lifetime. Now coming question number 2, mention the features of Islam that make it a human religion. Answer is, the main features of Islam are: first, it preached that Allah punished us for the bad deeds and rewards us for good deeds. Second, it also propagated the concept of equality. Third, one should give alms to the poor. Now coming question number 3, explain the contribution of Guru Tegh Bahadur and Guru Gobind Singh to Sikhism. Answer is, Guru Tegh Bahadur was involved in fighting against the oppression by the Mughals. He inculcated courage among the Sikhs to fight against the atrocities of the Mughal rulers. After that, Guru Gobind Singh created the Khalsa Panth at Anandpur, popularly known as Takht Sri Kesnagar Sahib, on the day of Baisakhi in 1699 CE. Now coming question number 4, state the importance of Bhakti movement in reforming and uniting the Indian society. Answer is the importance of Bhakti movement are as under. First, it preached devotion and loving relationship between devotee and the God to attain moksha. Second, they condemned rigidities of casteism and taught the lessons of love, devotion, and equality. Third, they discarded rituals and sacrifices to create oneness with God. Fourth, they opposed the caste system, superstitions, and narrow mindedness. Fifth, Kabir and Nanak strongly preached Hindu Muslim unity. And last, they used local languages to preach their messages. Now, coming question number 5. Enlist the similarities between Islam and Sikhism. Answer is the similarities between Islam and Sikhism are as under. First, both of them believe in one God. Second, both the religions believed in equality and rejected all kinds of discrimination based on caste, religions, or wealth. Third, both preached that one should have pure heart and self-discipline to reach God. And fourth, both believed in good deeds. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.